Hello, everybody. This is Hank back with another Two Birds and a Third short discussion. We apologize for not being back with a podcast today. Things got busy, and I think we're going to come back for another one next week. So this short discussion has to do with Commissioner Roger Goodell's comments about Colin Kaepernick not being blackballed. I believe his statement was that Colin Kaepernick is not being blackballed. So there are three types of people who are fans currently in the NFL or who follow this story in any way, shape, or form. Okay. I am not going to tell you about my beliefs in whether or not it is right or wrong that he is being blackballed, but there are three types of people. People who think that he is being blackballed and it's okay. People who think he's being blackballed and it's not okay. And then people who think he's not being blackballed, whether it's because he's not talented enough, because he costs too much money, or because he's a distraction. So I'm not going to stand here and address the people who think it's okay that he's being blackballed or not okay that he's being blackballed. In a personal belief, I believe that he is being blackballed. And the only white flag that I will wave in this situation is his pay, which I don't currently know what he was going for, what price he was going for. But what I do know about contracts is that players will ask for a contract, but in order to play for an organization, if they really want to, they will lower the price significantly or not significantly in order to be signed. But I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to wave the white flag on that because I don't know how much he's being worth or being bought for or would want to be bought for by any team. I'm going to simply discuss the whole distraction thing, which everyone is saying that, oh, it's a distraction thing. Well, here's the thing, right? We have had murderers. We've had people convicted of manslaughter. We've had drunk drivers. We've had people abusing women and children. We've had people or players in the league abusing animals. And that has never stopped a team from signing a player. That has never stopped a team from, or has stopped teams, but depending on how bad it was or depending on how much evidence or how much footage is seen of such crimes that were committed, people abusing animals, people have gone to prison and still have come back into the NFL, drunk drivers, people convicted of, abusing people, people convicted of like attempted manslaughter, it's all there, right? So I don't want to hear that he's a distraction, especially because of those types of people who have been players in the NFL that have been distractions. And I'm not going to name any names because I don't think I need to name any names. Those people speak for themselves, and I don't want to get into a pissing contest over any of those facts. People are also bringing up his statistics. Do I think that Colin Kaepernick is a high-rated starting quarterback in the NFL? The answer is no. The answer is no. I don't think that he's in the top 10. I don't even think he's in the top 20. But when you're looking at guys who especially with Mike Glennon being a possible starter in the NFL and being paid like $37 million for 2 or 3 seasons, you're telling me that Mike Glennon is better than Colin Kaepernick despite the fact that there's a difference between the two? No. I mean, Mike Glennon has been a mediocre quarterback for his whole career, has been a poor to mediocre quarterback his whole career, while Colin Kaepernick has been able to start and succeed. So I do believe that Colin Kaepernick is good enough to be a backup quarterback in the National Football League. So I will sell you on the price, but come on. He's not nearly as much of a distraction as certain players have been, and he is talented enough to be a backup quarterback. Now, the other question is, do GMs and owners want a guy like that to be a backup quarterback? That's why I would go into and, not even bring up whether it's right or it's wrong that he's being blackballed. But at the end of the day, our commissioner is a stooge. He, for so many different reasons, and I don't even have to go into it. It's blatantly obvious that, he feeds into the mindsets and, is being backed by the owners to say what they want him to say. And that's how he's always been. So this is Hank with Two Birds and a Third Short Discussion. I hope everyone enjoyed this segment, and I will be back within the week with more content. Peace.